Good morning, everybody. This is Ron with our DIY homestead, and today we are going to be splitting our market birds up. We ended up getting 50 of them, and my brooder is not really that big, so I can hold them for a little while, but then I'm going to have to split them up, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go from this 6-foot brooder, and I'm going to take half of them and put them in this water trough that we have. And then I'll put shavings down and I'll show you what I do. I'll put water in there, feeders in there, and then I've got a screen to go over the top of it to kind of help protect them. So let me get the camera set up and we will get busy. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is put the shavings down. Just want to give them a nice little layer. And that should do it. We'll get in here and spread this around. Just about like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. Give them a nice bedding, something to scratch around in, kind of protect them from that metal bottom. So let me get the water and we'll put that over there. These waters hold about a gallon of water. Yeah, let's put it down on one end so they got plenty of room to run. I'm going to go ahead. I've got this heater. I don't think we're going to need it, but I'll place it anyway just in case. Hang that off the back for now anyway. Now let me get a feeder. I'll put the feeder down on this end. Yeah, let's go that way. Set it long ways, that way they can come at it from both sides. And I think that's just about it. And let me see here, go over some things. So we got our feeder, we got a heater, got a water. I just cleaned it and filled it with fresh cold water. So they ought to be all set. So let's start moving some birds. We're going to move about 25 of them. Here they are. Cute little things. These are only about 2.5 weeks old. So they're getting pretty big. So let's go ahead and put them in. There's one. There's two. And the last one going over here is 25. That's, yeah, pretty big. And as you can tell, they're getting some pretty good feathers on their wings. Well, there we got 25 in the new one. They're not able to fly up yet, so I'll have just a little bit of time before I have to cover them, but I'm going to cover them anyway, no matter what, just to protect them. And as you can see them, you know, they're all milling around, scratching at the new stuff, eating, drinking, just having a good old time. So now, let me pull you over here and I'll show you what we're going to deal with here. Is we're going to kind of scoot these birds down to one end. I'm going to clean, put all new shavings in, clean the heater off, and then we'll get them all set back up, and let's get busy with that. I got my trusty old box. I'm going to put all the bedding in, and we'll go over and put that on the compost pile. So they're all going to skedaddle down to one end. I'm going to shove this down there. Put the box down. Come on. There you go. You're all right. Try to be as careful as I can so I don't want to squish anybody or hurt anybody. So let's start scraping. All right. There, I don't know if you can see them, but they love cleaning day. See that they're all just running around pecking at everything. So let's get some shavings in there, and we'll get their water and feed back in there, and the heater, and we will be pretty much all set. So let's get that in there. Here we go. So let's get this spread out. Just a nice layer. Look out. Look out, little guys. Little guys, little guys, look out. There we go. Look out. Look out. You guys gotta move. They'll do their own spread. I love watching them just run around, raking in some new stuff. That's fun. All right, let's put the water in there. They love their water. Get their feeder filled up. Just like that. I'll put the feeder down on this end, away from the water. And then we'll put our heater back in, just in case. Don't think we'll have to use it, but if we suddenly get a cold spurt and we're not in the 90s anymore. So we'll go just like that. So they are happy as a clam. Plenty of room to run around. Let me go get the top for the other side, or for the other bed, and I'll show you everything when it's finished. All right, we have got everything finished up. Show you the final look of it. These are just tomato cages that I had around some other plants that I decided to put up there. I had other idea, but the screen was way too long and I couldn't fit it in here. So we're just going to go with this. It'll be a little bit of a pain getting in and out, but it didn't cost me a dime. So you can see all the chicks are in there. They're eating. Just refilled the feeder and the water. So they are good to go for the night. I'll look at the temperatures to see if I need to turn the heaters on, but I don't think I will. Here are the other group. All happy and healthy, chowing down, pecking at whatever they want to peck at. There's one. Up close, pretty cool. Oh, camera shy. Maybe this one will be. Get you a close up. I know. Don't like all the poop in the background, but can't hardly get away from that when they're in a brooder. All right, this is where we're going to wrap this video up, and we will see you all in the next one.